Hello everybody, it's Simone with Seven Figure CEO with some quick tips for how to grow your business powerfully. And even if you don't want to use this for your business, you totally can. What I want to talk about today is mind over matter. So, I'm huge on this mindset stuff, and I am because it's so powerful. So mindset work is one of the most important things you can do in your business when you really want to grow and push the needle and try something new and really set a new reality. We're almost at the end of this year, and a lot of you are going to do goal setting and thinking about what you want to do differently next year and all that cool stuff, which is amazing. And let's make sure it works out. So what I want to propose for this month is getting ready for that, gearing up for that, building that muscle. So this is all about changing the focus of what you want to create. So here's the shocking thing. Some of you may know this. Humans think about negative stuff at least 70% of the time. It might actually be higher than that. So think about that. 70% of the time, most of us focus on stuff that's not resourceful, that's not negative. So what do you think, what kind of action come out of thinking negatively? Can't be great. What you focus on grows, right? So we want to make sure that we change our thinking, our mindset, our focus on the stuff that we actually want to create. And I know that's easier said than done. So what we're talking about today is coming up with a practice for doing that successfully, and not just for a day or two, but doing it consistently, because that's the only thing that actually works is when you do it consistently. So we all know that 21 days of forming a new habit. What's actually true is that it's more like 30 days of forming a new habit, and then it takes another 30 days to really implement it into your lifestyle so you do it without fail. So we actually want to do this thing so that it's not just promoting failure, right? So the brain is a muscle, right? So what's important is that you have to realize you want to build this muscle of focusing on the good stuff rather than the bad stuff. And you have to build this muscle. It's just like when you go into the gym, you can't lift that 100-pound kettlebell the first day. You're going to have to build up to it. So it takes a consistent practice. So what I want to propose is doing a challenge, meaning let's all get together and commit to this thing that I'm going to talk about, and then we can have accountability with each other. Because this is another really cool fact. When you do something with a group of people, you are going to be much more likely successful than if you're doing it by yourself. And there's some amazing studies about that. One of my favorite books, Do or Die, talks about this. And I know it's a terrible title, but what the guy basically talks about is when you try something new yourself, especially when it's a radical change, you're doing it by yourself, you're 90% or more likely to fail. So think about that. You're more likely than 90% to fail. Pretty terrible. And this was actually for people who were in a life-threatening situation. So then even when you have all the information that you need, all the strategy, technical stuff, you have all that set up. So now when you add community and you add support and accountability, it changes that to a shocking 87%. So that's pretty amazing, right? Just by adding community, you add another 70-something% likelihood that you're actually going to succeed at this thing. So what I want to propose is let's get together and do this challenge, and it's only going to cost you 10 minutes a day. And I've been doing this with my mastermind and seeing just massive successes happening all over the place just from committing to 10 minutes a day to changing your reality to something that's actually going to be much more supportive and resourceful to you than anything else that you have done. So 30 days is what we're going to try here, because we have a little bit more than 30 days to the new year. So it's 30 days of doing your mindset work every single day for 10 minutes a day. And the group that I'm proposing for this is our fantastic Facebook group, Fearless Women Entrepreneur Network. And I'll put the link below so you can join with us and do this with us. So in the Facebook group, we're going to post a thread, and everybody, you just need to go in once a day and say, hey, I did it, or post an emoji, or nothing outrageous, just a quick, I did it, I'm on it, we're all in this together. So here's what I'm proposing to do. 10 minutes a day. You're going to choose ideally the same time every day and do this practice. And it's super easy. It doesn't take much of anything. Start with meditation. Meditation or a chant or whatever else works for you, but a peaceful, quiet practice that helps you center and focus on your body. And I'll show you one that my friend Harsimrat Kaur Khalsa taught me. Very, very simple. Goes with the mudra. You put your hands like this, fists together, thumbs together, put it against the sternum of your chest, and you just really spend 3 minutes breathing. What a novel idea, right? You're going to breathe, which is going to increase the oxygen in your brain, which means you can think better, you can focus better, and you're actually in your body and centered and grounded. So the way you do this is, like I said, the mudra, your hands against your chest, and then you're going to do a deep inhale through your nose, and then just exhale through your mouth. Inhale through your nose, and exhale through your mouth. And every time you inhale, I invite you to think about the things you want to create. So just visualize the things you're creating, see the things that you want in your life like you already have it. So breathing in all that possibility, all that amazingness, and then exhaling all the stress, all the tension, all the disappointment that happened this year, whatever it is that's negative for you, let that go. So, and as you do this for 3 minutes, you're going to notice that your breath is going to get slower. That actually means you're dropping in, you're getting more energized, you're feeling more positive, all this kind of stuff. So literally 3 minutes of breathing, that's it. Inhaling through the nose, exhaling through the mouth, inhaling possibility, exhaling stress and whatever else is negative that you don't want to really focus on. So that done, that's 3 minutes. The second 3 minutes is a visualization practice that I do every day, and also connecting to your goals. So in the visualization, the way I do it is kind of like a gratitude practice. And I do it kind of like a prayer. I thank the universe for all the amazing things that I already have in my life. And there's so many of them. Like my dogs are in it every single day. I'm so grateful for having these amazing spirits in my life, and my wife and my friends and my awesome business, my clients, my mastermind, my peers. I just kind of go down the list of all the people, all the things that I have to like incredibly be so grateful for. So that gets me into a really like happy and elevated and incredibly grateful state. And you know, there's no suffering when you're in gratitude, right? So that's one thing that you can always go to. So I spend a few minutes with that, and then it's kind of a little bit of a transition where I start visualizing all the things that I don't have yet. But the way I'm thinking about them is as if I already had them. So it's visualizing the things that I am creating like I'm already living it. And the cool thing about this, you guys, is when you do that, your brain actually doesn't know the difference between reality and visualization. So when you start with the things that you're already grateful for, that your brain knows is true, these are the things that are true, right? And then you move into the things that you're still creating, and you're stating them like you already have them. Your brain does not know the difference. And so this is actually a really powerful way of giving your subconscious new orders to creating new things. So spend 3 minutes with your gratitude and visualization practice. And you're at 6 minutes right now, right? Everybody has that time. And then the last 3 minutes, it's getting really confident and certain about how great you are. So this is your brag practice. So I invite you to do 3 minutes of journaling. And I have this great journal that I love. That's a lot of, it's like a flip open thing that I can use many, many different colors in. Like I have this roll of pens, and I just start writing down all the things that I know about myself, that I'm amazing at, that I appreciate about myself, that this is just where you get to be grateful for who you are and really stepping into who you are and emphasizing all the amazing things about you. So spend 3 minutes doing that. So right now there's 9 minutes of your life spent on focusing the stuff that you want to create, focusing on how great you are, focusing on the contribution that you're giving, focusing on everything you're grateful for. So think about this. If you spend, I say 10 because, you go a little longer maybe, but spend 10 minutes every single day with that practice. And ideally you do this in the morning or maybe before you go to bed, so you set up your day great or you end it great so you can create all this cool stuff while you're sleeping. Just think about how different the trajectory of your day, your week, your month, your year is going to be if you start this now. Now, this is a huge leg up move for 2018 that I'm giving you right now. And then go into our Facebook group, Fearless Women Entrepreneur Network, and post that you did it and join us in there so we can be accountable and do this together. So that's about it. I'll post the link below. As always, be bold, be courageous, and dare to do and say the things others won't. And I'll see you next week.